I want to start this by giving an RIP to the young legend Houdini. I want to make sure that we have a good audience here first, and as well as that, you know, we're synced on YouTube. I want to make sure that I do all my technical stuff in the background here. Gather round, gather round, gather round. Got a few different things to get into. A couple of corrections also that I want to make on some of the documentary pieces that I've been doing lately. So salute to anybody who's been tuning into those. Keep running up the views. Okay, I see it. I see it. I see it alive now. Hold on, let me do some things in the background to make sure that this looks correct in the background. I'm gonna change the titles and do all of that stuff on the live for YouTube. So for everybody who's tuning in on YouTube right now, salute, salute, salute. I'm doing 2 streams simultaneously right now. All right, trying something new. Salute to Academics. I seen Academics doing that with his live, and I was like, why the frick am I not doing this also, man? Like, there's a long time that mans haven't been on Twitch, running We Love Hip Hop Radio, spinning some tunes, all Canadian all the time. Why not? And I'll tell you the reason why, quick fast, while we're collecting a nice audience here. It's because on Twitch, we don't get the same kind of love as we get on YouTube when we do the YouTube lives, right? I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm gonna be super transparent with y'all, you know what I'm saying, with my shallow ass. And I figured, you know what? I'm going to start leaning into the YouTube a little bit more. But once I seen that there was a possibility to be able to stream both at the same time, I said, you know what? Let's get it popping. So we here now. I'm changing the thumbnail on the YouTube so that people can see what's going on the way in. And make sure to hit the like button. I'm going to be checking the chats on both simultaneously through Restream. Restream is what I'm using for anybody who wants to know, who's trying to do the same, trying to do some live streams and do simultaneous live streams. If you pay for the, I guess, the upgraded version, then you can, I guess you can like use like Facebook, a whole bunch of shit at the same time. But I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't paying for that right now, fam. Not paying for that right now. Maybe in the future. And then, you know, we'll go on YouTube and all that good shit at the same time. But for now, we are live. Make sure the shit is monetized. So you know I ain't playing that game. We gotta get paid. Let's see what's going on with the YouTube people then. Okay. Okay, it's working. I've changed the thumbnail. I've changed the titles. We cooking. We cooking with grease. Gasolina. Gasolina. Let me go in here. Let's get it cracking. So listen, RIP to DeMario Antonio Jenkins, aka Houdini. Young man taken way too soon, 21 years old. He passed back in 2019. Sorry, 2020, my bad. May of 2020. Tragic incident happened right in the middle of downtown, not too far from where I'm recording this right now. Okay, over on Blue Jays Way. Let's say maybe about 10-minute, not even 10-minute walk from 20 right now. Tragic. Oh, 1 second here. Let me do this shit. And it really, it opened up. It changed a lot of things, right? There was already a big loss that we had in the game. When it came to, Toronto rappers, as far as like with Smoke Dogg passing back in 2018, that was a big deal because he was going really, really far with this rap shit. Okay. Once you start getting that American notoriety as well as that international notoriety, people showing you love in the UK, it's a big deal for us over here in the scene because for Toronto, we've always been the little brother to multiple people, not just the States. Okay. So anytime any of us break through out of the pack, it's a big deal. It's not like, oh, another rapper, another Toronto rapper. No. Like when you break out of that local love, and like people in the States start saying, yo, you ever heard of that guy Houdini? Oh, y'all ever heard of that guy Smoke Dogg? That means a lot to us. That's why man's like Drizzy Drake, man's like Tory Lanez, man's like The Weeknd, we rate them. At least I do. I know there's haters out there, but even the haters show them love, because low-key, like every time another one of us break out into the fucking world and start getting to that international love, it in turn helps all of us out here. All of us get to eat off of the fact that one person is gaining success. Okay, besides their immediate family, besides their friends, besides the people that are in their crew that are also trying to make it, it like a ripple effect happens where people who, even their ops fucking benefit from the shit. So anytime somebody gets to that point where people are starting to show that kind of love, it's important to us. Anytime a life is lost, it's always a big deal. I'm never going to act like, you know, one life is more important than the other and all that type of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Every life is important. Every life is precious. Okay? But everybody's been put into the world to do different things. Okay? You got people who are put in the world to be doctors, lawyers, all that type of stuff, right? Besides the people who, you know, just have like, you know, not even the people who do jobs like the manual labor jobs. Everybody has an important piece to play in this whole puzzle that we call the world. You know what I'm saying? So, for example, like, you may be like, yo, that man just picks up garbage. Fuck this guy. So if he doesn't pick up the garbage, then our world is going to be overrun with garbage and we're fucked. We've seen that when we've had garbage strikes. So every job is important. Everything, every piece is a cog in the whole world that we live in, right? Here's the thing. Entertainment, and I'm not going to say anything is more important, but when people get into the occupation of entertainment, there's a lot of risk involved, but the rewards are crazy. And the reason the rewards are crazy is because you help so many people in so many ways. Help how? You're not a doctor. No. But if you have music that resonates throughout thousands and thousands, millions of people, it's like everybody who listens to those songs, they get something personal from each song, and that might help them through their journey. So, for example, the song that I was playing earlier, for the people who are listening on Twitch, I did a nice maybe 15-minute jam session dedicated to Houdini. And one of the songs that I played was Myself. He spoke a lot of gems in that tune about, and just relatable things about how people feel when they're by themselves trying to get into this game. They're by themselves against the world, and they don't really need anybody else. They just need themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't seem like a deep message on the surface, but if it's something that you can relate to, then it's definitely super deep. Okay? Like, I get tingles when I hear that song because I'm a loner. You know what I'm saying? So when I hear shit like that, I'm like, yeah, I feel you, bro. You right there, bro. You know what I'm saying? And there's a whole bunch of other tunes out there by Houdini and other artists that touch people's souls. So I say all that to say, when you're able to do that, when you get adorned the occupation of being a musician, you have the opportunity to touch mad people's lives at the same time over a multitude of decades, right? So people can listen to your songs 20 years from now and remember a space in time. It's not just, oh, the song was good, but it also puts memories in your brain of where you were, what you were going through in those times when that song was popping, right? So music has like historical value to it on a personal level to everybody on whatever that song meant to them. That's powerful shit coming from a person. You understand what I'm saying? Whether that person is the person who wrote the song, recorded, did the beat, or that person, even the people who wrote songs for people. That shit is important. You wrote some soul into somebody's life. feel me? So when you have somebody who is taken away, who does that kind of occupation, it leaves a ripple effect, because those people leave behind things that people can listen to forever and remember them by. Okay? The painful part about it is that when you take those lives away, they can't continue to do their work and create more things to make you feel good. Okay? That's what happens. I don't want to be somber, but you know, this is a celebration at the same time, because this is Houdini's birthday. We're July 23rd, 2022. He passed in May of 2021, or 2020, my bad. Okay? So that year, he would have been 22 years old. So right now, at this point in time, he would have been 24 years old. Not even 25 yet. And he was able to make mad music in that short space of time. Okay? Salute to everybody who tapped into the documentary piece that I just did, that I just uploaded to the channel. Right? I feel like I got everything correct. I got one mistake, and I want to apologize to the woman who was shot in the incident when Houdini passed away. Okay, I reported in the documentary piece that 2 people passed away, that she passed away as well as Houdini, and that's a mistake. Okay, the woman did live through that incident. All right, hold your head to that woman, because I'm sure that was definitely traumatizing. The 27-year-old woman that was in that caught in the crossfire of that shootout. All right, but she didn't die, so I want to make sure that I have that corrected here in real time on a live, right? So you know, people can at least go back and catch a tape of that, right? But just a big loss in the scene here. He had a lot of music as I go through these, when I went through this little montage, or this little mix of music that I played before. Like, I didn't even really scratch the surface. I did about 15 minutes. I could have done like an hour and only slapped out the hits. Okay? He also has a multitude of gold records in his passing, including Late Night, Auntie. I feel like he probably has a plaque for Myself. Like, that's crazy, fam. Even with the team, salute to Gutsy Guts, salute to Gucci, salute to PK Herc, salute to the whole team, like Empress. But a lot of times, you know, Gucci and Gutsy and I, we be talking behind the scenes, and low key, we've said this, and we've even said this on camera. The way he was running, he was gonna go right past Prezzy. Like, while he was alive, like, Prezzy was on fire. He's still on, you know, Prezzy's still hot. But at the time when Prezzy had first got the deal, and everybody was like, yo, Press Machine, here comes Houdini. Boom, 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 tune after tune. Okay? Man made his way to LA, and he was going back and forth from LA back over here to Toronto, BC. But in that time, when you seen him with the banjo guy and all that, yo, that boy was on fire, fam. I was like, yo, I think he might be a little bit harder than Prezzy right now. Like, it's one thing when somebody passes away, and you know, you get all the additional posthumous streams, and the fans feel a certain type of way, and that's always a fact, okay? But I'm talking about before his passing, this nigga was doing millions of streams, no problem. Okay? This poster that I have here. Okay? This is a poster that was given to me by Houdini himself. It has a date, the 13th of February, 2019. It was after the album was released. He had already put it out. He had popped up with YG and Burner Bands. Unexpected. Okay? We were doing the YG interview. YG popped up Dolo And I was actually surprised because usually the man's kind of roll deep. And we did most of the interview with YG there by himself. We talked about, you know, him being on the run and how he beat that. And it was a really good conversation. You know what I'm saying? YG's a good conversationalist. He's a witty guy. He's you know what I'm saying? And just a nice guy. Next thing you know, boom, I hear clink, 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 chains clanging. Niggas is coming up into the Youngsterdam lounge, and salute to Youngsterdam. I see burner bands again, getting taller. Because I've been seeing these gentlemen since they were young guys. Okay? Houdini passed at 21 years old. All right? So at the time when he was doing that interview, he was just 20. Maybe just turning 20. Okay? Because that interview was back in 2019. It could have been late 2018. I think it was early 2019. I got to double check that. Right? Man's popped up. We had jokes. And he gave me this poster. In the interview, you can see in the interview, he's like, yo, got a new album that's dropped. You know what I'm saying? It's called Who I Am. Check it out. And I didn't really, like, he had already dropped Late Night, so we already knew that them mans were lit. But I ain't even gonna hold you. I wasn't like, oh shit, thanks, yo, my God. In my mind, I was like, niggas are still doing posters? Log one. Right? And he was very young. Like, even me, I was still starting to like reinsert myself into the, like the hip hop, the younger hip hop game again, and starting to get used to the new guys out there. And I was like, okay, thanks for the poster. And I had it rolled up, just put somewhere in my crib. Never realized the magnitude of what I was being handed. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, he went on to keep on dropping tune after tune after tune, getting a whole bunch of notoriety. After that, I seen him pop up with the banjo guy. And y'all know when you see the banjo guy, holy, you're lit. You're on the way. You're not on yet, but you're definitely on the way when you see anybody pop up with the banjo guy walking down in the middle of fucking downtown LA, right? Let me know if I'm wrong on that. Okay. And I was like, damn, that boy's on a roll. And I hit him up with a DM. I said, yo, we need to get you in on a solo interview, fam. Like, straight up. You know what I'm saying? This is like right before the pandemic. 6-side math. You know what I'm talking about. The banjo guy, fam. I don't remember his name, fam. Ernest something. I only got to find out his name when I was doing the research. I was like, oh, that's his name. Ernie or some shit like that. All right. Let me go find this message here. R.I.P. to the young legend. So I sent him a message. And this was back in, okay, this is how I know. So the interview was in 2019. Thank you. Now it's all, I can get my timelines. The interview was back in 2019. This is all obviously right after he dropped the album. And he was doing his thing. He was moving around, going crazy. So then in October, okay, and I'll tell you all exactly the date, October 7th, 2019. I hit him up and I said, bless fam, can we get an interview pop in end of this month? He responded, I'm not in the country, broski, and I won't be coming back for a while, trying to avoid the drama. I responded, I hear that still, family. Keep building. And I gave him the prayer hands. And he kept building. You know what I'm saying? Like, he definitely kept building. But when that pandemic hit, fam, I had a looming feeling, and I don't know why, but I had a looming feeling that, like, they're going to start drawing for a whole bunch of artists that are out there in the States and making them come back here. And I don't know. I wasn't even thinking of him specifically. I was just thinking of everybody. I wasn't feeling that vibe. I wasn't feeling the fact that it's okay. It was okay. And I know it was for our protection and Ray Tay Tay, but I wasn't feeling the fact that it was okay for people to start wearing face coverings and like that was mandatory. Like I understood the whole thing with the whole, you know, protecting ourselves and all that type of stuff. But maybe I have hood PTSD, whatever it is that I got in my brain. I was like, I don't know about that. So you telling me niggas is allowed to just go run around the street with masks now? For real, for real? Like all of that just started just making like a bad combination in my brain as everything started to unfold. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, like the looming thoughts that I had in my brain came to pass. Because shortly after, like it was by February that they locked down the whole world, if y'all remember. And by May, he was gone. That's 3 fucking months. It's, and then listen, don't get me wrong, okay? And condolences to his family. Don't get me wrong. I know everybody has their own issues that are going on in the streets. We don't know the ramifications or what's going on with different people and their different issues. But when I seen that, I was like, damn, Toronto. It was almost like we were like, and I hate saying it, but we were right on brand. Like literally, in a disgusting way, right on brand. Where we see guys who are getting to a certain level and it's not even a good idea to be around here. Because niggas are so bloodthirsty that they don't want to see you win. You know what I'm saying? Niggas are so bloodthirsty that they're like, yo, we got issues with these guys on the other side, and I don't give a fuck how successful they're getting. We're gonna cut off their legs on the way up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand a lot of shit went down before, and a lot of shit continues to go down. But we gotta figure it out, fam. It's becoming a bad pattern. Right? We're getting to the point where we really don't really, every time that we get somebody who gets to a certain level, their wings get cut. It's almost by design. It's almost by like, as soon as you get to that level, like, ooh, that international attention. Like not only the local stars like Drake and Tory and them are fucking with you because that's a stunt, but they're here already. They're supposed to be paying attention to the scene. But I seen Houdini in pictures with Lil Durk back before when Lil Durk was still struggling. If that nigga lived, him and Lil Durk probably would have a bag of tunes together. Okay? All I gotta say is R.I.P. Houdini, man. It's a wild thing for a young life to be lost. Condolences to his family. You know what I'm saying? I know, like, no parent wants to bury their child. And especially when your child is, like, a famous rapper. Then, like, and, you know, we're even contributing to it right now. Like, they have to, like, rethink or they have to re-remember the passing of their child because their child is so popular. He was so loved by so many people. And this is not just for Houdini, for any artist of any kind who passes, who had a lot of love from a lot of people. Like, unfortunately, like, their families have to relive this stuff every time there's a birthday or every time the anniversary of their passing comes around because we all want to show them love. You know what I'm saying? We all want to be like, yo, we want to celebrate them. And you know, public platforms, people, social media, people want to show them love. But I can imagine that it also is hard for the family. You know what I'm saying? So I want to send an RIP to Houdini, condolences to his family, RIP to all the fallen rappers and soldiers out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing people in the chat say RIP to Bully, RIP to Smoke Dog, RIP to Littles the General. They're just way too many to name. Like I can go through like a list of names that are just passed to the gun violence. Besides man like King Rain and different people like it's just too many to name. Too many to name. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just wanted to make sure to touch on that and keep on running up the views on the documentary piece. What y'all want me to do next for a doc piece? I heard a few people give some suggestions before as far as different things for the docs, like Mr. Comfortable. I definitely want to do one on Mr. Comfortable. That's not going to be easy. I was thinking about it earlier because a lot of these guys don't have a lot of interviews. And even with the Houdini one that I was doing, I only really had, I couldn't even draw from our interview to do my research because our interview wasn't an official interview. It was just him, you know, being a guest of YG and them. So really and truly, I listened to the Hot New Freestyles interview or Hot Freestyles interview, the Complex written interview that he had, and then just whatever stuff that I already knew and just going through tunes and different stuff like that, right? Like, so when it comes to like somebody like Mr. Comfortable, he doesn't even have a lot of interviews for me to like go through and take pieces from. I would literally have to go into a deep research zone, even to the point where like some of the research that I do, I ain't gonna hold you. It's not always Googleable. Okay. Also, I want to make a correction. Another correction for one of the documentary pieces on the Mayhem Moriarty piece. Let me know, y'all like that piece that I just did on Mayhem Moriarty? Was that all right? Was all right? No. I think I did okay. I don't think nobody got pissed off this time. Everybody was fine. But I made one mistake on that. He wasn't going to be signed to Belly's label. They were looking at him. But then they started realizing how much of a live wire he was and decided not to sign him. Okay? So I want to correct that. I want to make a correction with that. I don't like doing these pieces and like getting any facts wrong, right? So when even somebody put me on to the fact that the woman didn't die in the shooting with the Houdini incident, I had to jump on here and make sure that that's corrected too. Okay, so salute to you, lady. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, who y'all want next? Y'all want a Sam G one? I'm down to do that too. There's another one that I'm writing at the moment. I'm not finished yet, but soon forward. Soon forward. Couple things that are going on also in the scene. OVO Fest is this weekend, eh? Y'all know that, right? OVO Fest, Caravana, or the Caribbean Festival, the Scotiabank Caribbean Festival. Right? Y said we want 3M French. Oh, also salute to the Comment Gang before we even get into Comment Gang strong. We out here. We out here. Salute to Click. Salute to G's the main. I think I got it this time. East End Clips on the beat. Salute to East End Clips, providing them beats, them fire beats on the backgrounds of these documentaries. Who else is in the building? Who else in the building? Yo, Click, stop ball out me Govy family. Salute to you, Click. Yo, Y in the building, Easy Fecta's in the building over there on Twitch. I'm looking at both Twitch and YouTube comments here on this other app that I'm using in the background, right? And on the screen, you guys are seeing the YouTube comments. Okay? So salute to everybody out there. Quick thing I wanted to just mention. I was on the way walking over here, and I realized that middle-aged people can't dance. Why, says Kofi smells like backwoods and Febreze. It's possible. I got a good cologne going on too. I keep a good cologne. Yeah, middle-aged people can't dance. And I'll tell you why I made this observation. I was walking on the way here, and there was like a little protest that was going on. Another like anti-mask protest, one of those things. Like they're still having them, okay? When you live off Yonge Street, you get to see all the protests. All right? And they were walking down, and there was some music playing, and I seen this. Right? Y'all see this dance that I just did? This all arms, no hips. And I looked at the age group of the people who were in that little demonstration. They all look like 35 plus, maybe between 35 to 55, couple of seniors in there. All right? But it was in that middle age group, around my age. Okay? I don't know. I ain't going to say that I got the moves. You know what I'm saying? I'm not out here doing the sturdy and all that stuff. Okay? But I see this. Right? They're all like, I'm like, what's up with that dance, fam? And then I started realizing they're all old. As you get older, do you lose the ability to dance, or do you just look crazy dancing? I know this is not like no hip hop topic or anything like that. This is just some shit that goes through my mind. As you get older, do you lose your rhythm? Or do you just look crazy? You still have the rhythm intact, but now you're like older and shit like that, and like the skin is not as tight. Like I seen one woman like doing this like hip, like she's trying to move her hips, and I was like, oh my God, lady, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Why says I do that when I pulled up the older white ladies, right? Hey, arms up in the air. We're like, when we were younger, we weren't doing this dance. Nobody did this when we were younger. Like, nobody was in a dance hall doing that. I even feel crazy doing the dance. But it's the old people dance. Straight up. If you guys, whoever's watching this who's under 35, you still have rhythm. Your arms don't go up in the air when the new Moneybagg Yo song comes on. You don't go, oh, nigga, I got time today. Nigga, I got time today. Nobody does. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is doing different dances. You're doing whatever dances. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the new dances are, niggas is doing that. But then you get that 35-year-old mark. All of a sudden, your hip rhythm starts losing, and you start doing this. Hey, great song. It's pitiful. I'm sorry. Okay? For anybody who sees your parents dancing, and you're like, oh, mom, stop. Right? I remember once upon a time, I used to be that guy. Mom, stop dancing. It's embarrassing. Don't act like y'all don't remember that shit. Tell you see your mom and your dad start getting into their song. We are family. You're like, oh, cut it out. these are my parents. So if you're now in your late 30s or your 40s, that's you. Your kid's looking at you crazy like, this nigga thinks he could dance? Like, bruh, my friends are at the house. Stop dancing, man. Always do this shit when my friends come over. Embarrassing me, Dad. Your stupid old man dance. I just want to put that out there. Anyhow, what's going on in the world? A couple of things I wanted to cover. Do I want to talk about these bikers again? Did you guys see that thing? I posted it on my page. You probably didn't see it. I don't. You know when people be like, "Yo, did you see it? It was on my Instagram." Nigga, I didn't go on your Instagram today. Fuck, I don't know, bro. Show it to me. Show it to me. Hate when niggas do that shit. Let me find it. I'm gonna find it on the We Love Hip Hop page. I'll show it to you guys in a second. 1 second here. So there was the biker rally that happened, or it's happening still. It's still going on. They first came down here to Toronto. They went to their clubhouse over on Carlaw. And them being the Hells Angels, the HA. Dun, dun, dun. Born to be wild. Yeah, they're out here, fam. All patched up. They went over to their Carlaw clubhouse. And for the people who live in Toronto, especially if you like drive around and been around the downtown Toronto, like the Toronto, you've seen this clubhouse on the corner of Carlaw and Eastern. All right, they said Lakeshore, but it's more like Eastern. Okay, for the people who know. And I was watching the coverage on CP24, or not, City News TV on their YouTube channel. They were running a live stream of the DVP and the bikers coming down the DVP entering into the city. And they were like, oh my God, there's so many of them. Da, 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 da. We were all watching together, me and a few like unknown people on YouTube. Okay. And then this happened. Hold on. Hold on. Let me make sure we can get the good audio on this.
There's a fucking plane that's around here trying to look at this fucking thing too.
This nigga's wildin'.
Fuck off. Yeah, I don't want to fucking deal with that guy. I'm okay with dealing with these media guys because I know him, but fucking random guy flying around here.
This is live.
On, man. He restricted him 2,500 feet, just like 600 feet above where we are. Sweet.
Yo. Hey, bro. The mic is on. You're live. Tell me I need that again.
There's a fucking plane that's around here trying to look at this fucking thing too.
This guy's wildin'.
Fuck off.
Fuck
yeah,
off, bro.
I don't want to fucking deal with that guy. I'm okay with dealing with these media guys because I know him, but fucking random guy flying around here? Come on, man. He restricted him 2,500 feet, just like 600 feet above where we are. Sweet.
Sweet. Yo. So that was live. This is the CP20 or City TV News helicopter. I can't right now, bro. He was flying. I don't know if he realized that we were listening on YouTube, and I don't know if this was on TV. I think it was just on YouTube Live. And I don't think he realized. I was in the comments heavy too, but he doesn't know who I am. They don't know all. They see We Love Hip Hop, that SSK is in the building. Screenshot gang. So, being that, I said, bro, what? Screenshot. And brought it to you guys. Do you think this guy kept his job? Do you think he got reprimanded, or they were like, yo, pink slip for you, bro? Like, you said fuck like 8 times. Live. There's little kids watching this YouTube right now. Not this one, but that one at the time. Comment gang strong. Do you think that man got to keep his job? Or that was an immediate, you're out of there, bro? Especially with assholes like me screenshotting you. He might have been able to get away with it. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the comment gang, and salute to the people who are, I'm watching both comments here on my app here, and the ones that are popping up on the screen are via YouTube. Six Side Math says, yo, Friday, how do you feel about the future blow up? The WLHH blow up thing. All right, the future of our blow up. I feel good. I do understand that over the last space of months that we have seen a decline in views, but I also understand that there has been an algorithm change in the YouTube space back in February. A lot of different things changed, and they wanted to start encouraging people to do things like make YouTube shorts, the community section, all that type of stuff. But besides that, we're definitely looking towards big things. Okay. There's always interviews in the tuck that are on the way, and I've always got something brewing in my brain as far as like some content. Right. I'm really starting to feel this, those documentary pieces, and obviously we're always going to be potted, but we're going to be definitely expanding on the types of content that we're making, as well as incorporating more content creators. Okay. I tried it a few times as far as like introducing some podcasts and some different content pieces to the network. The only ones that stuck so far, besides the We Love Hip Hop podcast, is 6 Views Uncut. Okay. Also salute to Empress. She has 6 Views Conversations. She just dropped an interview with Black Fairy Things. Okay. Make sure to check that out. But we're always encouraging more content creators, young content creators, to come into the fold here and drop their own concept on the channel. Okay. We'll produce it, drop the audios, the videos, or if it's just a video, and make sure that shit is cooked up right. You know what I'm saying? But we're definitely looking towards bigger things, and the future is prosperous. I want to see a couple of things here. I was going through six sounds, aka mix sounds. Salute to 6 sounds, yo. I fuck with those guys heavy. Those guys never have a lack of fuckery to cover. And also make sure to tap into the new episode 281. Oh, 6 Side Math. We're on Twitch right now, eh? Don't get it twisted. We're on Twitch and YouTube simultaneously. Unless like the Twitch went off or something like that. Don't scare me, fam. Let me make sure the Twitch is still running. Yeah, we good. Yeah, salute to the Apollo Barbers, Apollo Barbershop over here at 163 John Street at the corner of Queen Street West. Go check them out. Did a dope interview over there, or not an interview, more of a conversation. Talked about them as well as some topics that were going on in the news. So make sure to tap into that. But let's see what's going on in 6 Sounds. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Salute to my guy. If y'all don't know who my guy is, it's my guy Paperboy, aka Project Prezzy. Okay? It says Ottawa rapper Prezzy wants justice after cops tore his house apart in failed raid. Now, you guys remember maybe a couple of years ago now. I think it's a couple of years ago now. It's been some time has passed since that raid. Do you guys remember Prezzy posting on his Instagram page the boy them knocking down his door? He had his surveillance camera showing them like knocking on his door and like raiding his house. And apparently all they found was money. They didn't find no drugs. Right? They didn't find no guns. And I see somebody in the comments say same thing happened to Belly. That's a fact. I don't know if it's an Ottawa thing, but straight up and down, something all right. So they raided his house. They found nothing. And I don't know if any of y'all has ever gone through a raid. I have. They fuck your shit up, bro. Like they fuck your house up. Like they break the walls. All right. Besides your door getting kicked off. Okay. You have to pay for your door. It's not like the boy them are like, oh, my bad. Nothing in here. We'll pay for your door. My bad. For them to do a raid, one, they have to get a warrant. For them to get a warrant, they have to get that from the justice of the peace, or they have to get it from a judge, basically. Okay? They have to have probable cause via whatever investigations or whatever they think that they've done to go and use the resources. Because it's not just like the patrol car that just has a battering ram sitting in the back and they're just like, oh, let's just go knock this house. No, they have to go get the emergency task force. Those niggas get paid more than the fucking guys who are driving around in the ugly cop cars, fam. Them niggas get to drive tanks, bro. Or not tanks, but they look like tanks. You know what I'm saying? They get to wear the cool black or black and gray suits, not the little ugly blue suits with the whack little fucking hat that these niggas be wearing. The mans get to wear like almost military gear. You know how much it costs to get them out the crib? So when they do that, they have to have a good reason to round up the quote unquote troops, as they say. So then for them to go round up these motherfuckers, go knock off somebody's door and not find nothing, holy, that's a massive waste of resources. Stop me when I'm lying. That is a massive waste of resources. Oh shit, cut. You just reminded me. My bad. Why I got the phone number on? Yo, listen, Comment Gang, I love y'all, man. I ain't gonna hold you, man. Y'all bring me joy. I'm setting up the phone line right now. I'm sorry. I am sorry. Holy. Being a terrible live streamer today. I had everything set up, ready to go. The descriptions already on my phone, shit. Holy. Give it a couple minutes. But yeah, while that's happening, Prezzy.
Your show now. Press 1 to hear important instructions.
Your show is scheduled to start in 27 seconds.
We'll let that run. Okay, so with Prezzy now, right? He wants justice, fam. He's been talking about this for a while, so I'm wondering why this popped back up. Holy. Watch the man.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds.
Yeah,
4,
the kind of face, fam.
3,
like
2, 1.
I can't with this nigga, bro. All right, phone lines are open. Yeah, Prezzy, he don't look happy in this picture. Let me pull up this article. This is an article via what news outlet is this? Looks like CTV News. It might be an Ottawa publication. Rapper wants justice after Ottawa police tore apart in failed no-knock raid. Chris Wolf says, and it was a no-knock. Okay. Yo, I'm sorry, fam. I could chat, fam. I could just talk and not even have calls. I could just, I do it. I does this.
Wait, can you hear me?
Caller, you're on the line. Who this?
Oh, yo, it's Sean, all right?
What up, Sean?
Yo, so, you know Adolf Hitler, Joseph Stalin, and Joe Biden, like if they could all get in one room, like time machine and shit, how much would you pay to watch a threesome with them?
Whoa, hey, yo.
If Joe Biden, Joseph Stalin, and Adolf Hitler, man, like not from Adolf from Germany.
I know where they're all from, bro.
Joseph from the Soviet Union, and freaking Joe Biden from
From the senior citizen home.
How much would you pay to watch threesome between them?
I would pay nothing, fam. I would pay to not see it, bro.
Nah, but it has to be like in that propaganda stadium, talking about Fidel Castro be leading it and shit. Fidel Castro from Cuba, that motherfucker,
I'm gonna let you get your troll
Fidel
off,
Castro
bro.
be leading it, like Fidel Castro be like saying, "Yo, revolutionario, bro, just get into it, man, communist shit." And then Kim Jong Un would be like, he wouldn't even make it. You're too fat, man.
Well, you say he wouldn't be invited?
Nah, he like, bro, he's just like, he's busy with his own shit. Yeah, asshole. But then and then freaking, who else? Then
Don't forget Trudeau, bro.
I mean, I kind of pay.
What were you paying? That's what I need to know. What were you paying? What are you paying to see that?
$69.
How much?
I'll pay $69 or $420. Either one of those. 66. Okay, come on.
All right, bro.
You gotta like.
I'm gonna let you settle on that. All right. Bless. Salute to the comment gang. Salute to that gentleman right there. That was interesting. The phone lines are open, obviously. Now I'm not sure if I wanted to open them. I should have kept them closed. Oh, CBC News. There it is. Watch this face. That's the face of a man who wants justice. Let me put his govy in there. Chris Woof says he'll sue after rifle-toting officers stormed his home in a futile search for cocaine and crack. What else he said? What else he said? Oh, I'm not even looking at the article. I thought I could scroll it. My bad. Chris Wolf, who raps under the name Prezzy, they didn't put Project Prezzy or Paperboy Prezzy, was subjected to a military-style police raid at his Ottawa home in July 2020. He says he's frustrated with the lack of accountability. So what does he want from them? I wonder if I can call Prezzy right now. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see if I can find Prezzy. Prezzy! I haven't seen him on Instagram in a while. I wonder what happened to his Instagram. Paperboy. Holy, I don't even see him on. Oh, there he is. I found him. Yo, the man's following me. I didn't even follow him back. Yo, I'm a dick. I'm gonna holler at him. All right, comment gang. Watch this. I'm gonna call Prezzy. I should have fucking had the phone thing ready. I doubt he's gonna answer. 1 second. I'm just see. Oh, there. Yo, Prez. What are you saying, family? I'm doing a YouTube live right now, right? And we're talking about you. I have your article here pulled up. 1 second. Okay. Yo, for the people in YouTube land, I got Paperboy Prezzy on the line here. So Prezzy, I'm looking at the article here, and this is from the fucking thing, the CBC article, talking about how you want accountability from the boy from them kicking in your door back in 2020. Did they pay for anything, fam? Did they pay for your door or anything?
No, of course not. You have to sue for all that.
So are you suing them right now?
Yeah. I filed a lawsuit against them, bro.
Okay. Nah, fam, like I completely forgot about that. And then when I seen this article here up on Six Sounds, I was like, oh yeah. But then you said you want them to pay like accountability, and I wanted to find out like exactly what kind of accountability you're talking about. Like you want them to pay for the damages, like
because man, yo, these guys, because the accountability is because these guys' paperwork was all messed up, man. Everything was like what they did was illegal. They didn't have no real evidence, and they came to my house. They robbed a whole bunch of bread from me.
wow.
They robbed the bread. Like I didn't get it back. Like all those detectives split up some bread between them and took it, you know. And basically, if you come for me, I want them to know come correct. At least have your paperwork in fucking order, man. You know. So basically, I'm just suing them. Obviously, I'm gonna get some bread. I'm going for like 6 figures.
Whoa.
But yeah, man. You know, anybody else does some wrong shit, and we gotta pay for it. Well, these guys are no different, man. So I'm gonna try to bring them, you know.
As you should, bro.
That's it, man. You know.
No, fam, I just wanted to get some details on that, bro, because like I know you've been dealing with that, and like I'm really
Almost 2 years.
yeah.
2 years to beat the case. You know, the old-fashioned way, man. I kept my mouth shut. I laid low. I paid 2 lawyers. I fought all the way to the bitter end. I didn't accept no deals. They offered me first deal was 2 years. Second deal is 9 months. Third deal is 8 months. Then they're like, listen, just serve 3 months and serve the rest on the outside. I denied every deal, bro. And I kept fighting. I kept paying the lawyers, man.
That's funny how each time they're like, yo, well, just take this. Well, we'll just take this. It's just obvious that their shit is falling apart when they're like just lowering the time.
It went from 2 years to 3 months, bro, right? Like in the span of like maybe less than a year.
That's crazy.
So I knew it was falling apart anyway, but there's no evidence from the get-go. It's crazy, bro. Like, I'm winning this lawsuit 100%. They're illegal with what they did. They had a fake-ass warrant. Like, they're just messed up, man. The whole case is a mess.
Yeah. What about you, fam? Are you still putting out music? Because I haven't seen you drop in a while.
Yeah, because, like, I knew this lawsuit was coming up, and, like, I just been laying low, man. And, you know, I just didn't want to fool around with the case because at the same time, anything can happen in the courts, bro. I don't want to, like, you know, in the judge's eyes, be out here, you know, doing all this crazy shit. You never know what's going to happen in that courtroom, bro.
And these days, you know how they try to use lyrics against people.
They used my stuff. They used 2 of my videos. They submitted 2 of my videos as evidence. So, yeah.
That's crazy. One more question. Because I know you was messing with Ab and them over in Philly. How is he doing? Have you been able to speak to him? Have you?
Yeah, I can text him and all that. Like, he has a phone in there, but I don't know, man. This guy's trying to appeal. All the other guys, they took like deals for 10 years, and
Wow.
he's the only one out of the whole crew. He got 45 years.
I know, bro. That's 45 years is like excessive, fam.
Yeah, it's crazy. They didn't even, like, there's no bodies on that or nothing. That's just straight up drug dealing, you know. Philly, they get football numbers, man. I don't know, you know. So hopefully, you know, he gets some time reduced at least by appealing. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I don't know. The FBI, they don't play, bro.
Yeah, yeah. Well, listen, man. Hold your head to AR Ab, and good luck to you with the lawsuit, fam. Like, I really hope you get through with that, bro, because that was wrong what they did to you, bro.
the best lawyer, one of the best lawyers in Canada, bro. Literally, like this guy's the best. So we'll see what happens.
All right, I'm gonna tap in with you soon, though, King. I just wanted to make sure to get it like right from your mouth, rather than talk about it and like not get any proper details. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Don't worry, bro. Thanks for hitting me up, and it's nice to talk to you, bro.
Yeah, man.
And you'll hear some stuff from me soon, bro.
Okay, we got to tap in and do a part 2 of the interview once you start getting your shit back on the road.
Yeah, for sure, man.
All right.
All right, man.
Done. No. Paperboy Prezzy. Yo, I try, fam. I try to do something for the people. Make sure that we get the right proper story. You know what I mean? No fake news in this bit of the ditch. All right. So you heard it right from him, fam. He is suing them motherfuckers. He has been in litigations with them for the last 2 years. He's got the best lawyers on the case, and I believe it too, because if y'all remember Prezzy, he got popular besides his music. As far as with the Toronto scene, he was out here giving out stacks of money. He was going off. Niggas was mad.
Yo, fuck that guy. What's he doing in Toronto? He's not real.
I ain't see y'all niggas giving out stacks to little kiddies. You know what I'm saying? If you're doing it on the low, and that's fine. But he came to Toronto, he was like, yo, hold that, little man. Hold that. I'm here. And, he was fucking with ARAB and them. From time. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was in the videos with these niggas. So, when he tells me, gives me an update on ARAB, I believe him. It wasn't like, they were like fake fucking with him. They were fucking with him for real. That nigga Prezzy's the truth. You know what I'm saying? People be like, yo, why you always fucking talking about Prezzy? Like, no, he's one of the rappers that I've met over the time. And I'll actually say, when people ask me, yo, what's one of your favorite interviews? The Project Prezzy interview. That's one of my favorite interviews. He was hilarious. He got at his ops in a playful way. Like, yo, I know you guys hate me. Ha, 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 ha. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a good guy. I like this guy. We need more guys like Prezzy, yo. Salute to Project Prezzy, man. And once again, I hope you get through with what's going on with your case, bro. Straight up. There's one thing I wanted to cover. Salute to T-Money. Okay. A lot of people, and I'm going to go a little deeper into the Toronto rap game. Okay. T-Money, he is down with 777 Tommy. We interviewed him months back. He pulled up on us with Tommy. We had a great conversation. You know what I'm saying? He had a super dope bar about crushing the oats and Ray Tay Tay. And apparently, I guess he's incarcerated right now. And there's been a back and forth going on with him and some gal. She posted something on Instagram that was like, I guess, embarrassing towards him. I don't know. Sometimes I don't like getting too mixy with this shit. It was some jail shit. You know what I'm saying? So here we are here. T-Money addresses Shorty that exposed rough-looking footage of him. All right, so here's T-Money. What does he say here? I'll take a nigga bitch. Let me read it from here. Sorry, guys. I'll take a nigga bitch. Take his name off her neck. Take his bread. Take his spot. What else can I take? Baller 9. You know what? I'm gonna holler at the smugglers. I think I'm gonna get the smugglers interview going on. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know if they like me that much, but I think I'm down to talk to anybody. You know what I'm saying? As long as it's all peaceful and love, I'm down to talk to the smugglers. Thanks for the idea, but she loved me. Hold on, let me make this bigger. My item getting old. But she loved me. That's why she got my name. So big nigga be 30 trying to fake beef a kid over a hoe. Trying to fake beef a kid over a hoe. Okay. Sorry, I be having a hard time reading Toronto, man. But I got it, though. I get it. So that's what he said. And then, then she comes back. T-Money's ex-girlfriend claps back at him and threatens to leak video of him eating her box. Yo, what's going on out here? Don't worry, I have another low vibration one for y'all just now. Posting a pic from 5 years ago took you a week to respond. My nigga, I'm a hoe, but I was sitting on your face and you bred me 2 times. You're a PC informer boy. The only reason you mad is cause I don't want your PC goof ass. Beat it and go beat up your older head some more. Jesus Christ. Your own hood doesn't even rate you. Don't try to get clout off me. Yo. And her name is It's Hennessy. Okay, so here's the first red flag. And no disrespect to you, shorty. But if you see a shorty and her nickname is Hennessy, I'm not going to say the other drink. There's the champagnes of the world. There's the champagne that I know. She's a cool girl, but there's other ones. Car names, Lexus, Mercedes. Be aware. Okay? Just be aware. Any of those things. Hennessy or any other bottled drinks or any car names. Okay? Just be aware. That's all I got to say for you, all right, T-Money? I'm not going to go into the story. I'm going to leave it alone. Yo. Yo. Okay. There was one thing I did want to cover, though. That I felt like it was kind of like the pot calling the kettle. Do I want to say that? It was just a weird back and forth. And I'm looking through these guys' page here. They post a lot, bro. Let me see if I could find it here. You know what? I'm neglecting the phone lines here, too. Phone lines are open if y'all want to get your calls on, get your troll in. Oh, I just missed a call. Call back if y'all, whoever just called there. That's my bad. I'm doing too much. But I wanted to find this post. It was from HotBoyRyda, and HotBoyRyda is recently going through, I don't know what to call this. It's just a sticky situation, let's call it. All right. Did they take the fucking post down? I be seeing shit earlier in the day, and then I come back to fucking cover the shit, and these niggas run and take the post down. I swear to God, it feels like sometimes these niggas get pressed. And no disrespect if that's not true. But I swear I seen a post about Roni and HotBoyRyda going back and forth. Or HotBoyRyda deciding that he wanted to diss Roni. Maybe I'm looking on the wrong page. Let me do this quick fast. Maybe it's Keep Six Solid that I see this shit on. Keep Six. Salute to Keep Six Solid. Always keeping it solid. One of the only ones out here keeping it solid for real, for real. I ain't gonna hold you. Let's see if I could find that. And also, do you guys want to talk about this 21 Neat thing here? Yeah, it wasn't them that had it. It was 6 Ounce. They fucking took it down, man. Y'all ain't low, bro. So basically, from the post that I seen, they were saying the HotBoyRyda was trying to get at Roni. Apparently, I guess Roni had sent some shots at him for the incident that he's going through. And I reported on the whole HotBoyRyda incident not too long ago. He's currently been detained for some wild shit. Some like ayo shit. You know what I'm saying? No, it wasn't Roni. It was Casper. My bad, and I found it. Caller, you're on the line. Caller, you are on the line. You dropped the call. Okay. That's fine. Okay, my bad, and salute to Roni. It wasn't Roni. HotBoyRyda takes jabs at Casper, TNG, and K Money. I saw this and I said, why? And how are you taking jabs, bro? Like, don't you got a case? That's a good question. I'm seeing a question pop up on the screen before I even get into this. That's a fucking great question. So I see somebody ask here, yo, Friday, you think without money, these rappers would get any women? Some of them, yes. Some of them been had game, because when you're broke, sometimes you're the most creative in ways of getting pussy. Got the most game. But and this is just from what I've heard from different way that women tell me that guys approach them. Like, I've heard women say that guys tell them exactly what they have. Like, yo, I got a Gucci belt, shorty. Like, what? Like, you're talking about your accessories and shit? Yo, I'm up 50 G, shorty. Like, nigga, what? So, I don't know. There is an argument to be made. Because if that's the way that some of these niggas are approaching gal them, that like, they're just like literally approaching with the money first. Like, yo, look how much money I got. Then it might be true. But there's different types of gal, right? There's the type of girls that they feel require that type of approach. You know, the ones who have the BBLs and the fucking, they call it the lip injections and all the types of different things, like, you know, Prada bag, fucking Louis Vuitton pumps. You know, them gal are done up. They've already had multiple sugar daddies. They've had good nights at the club. So when a nigga approach them, they can't just be like, hey, what's your name? I'm a nice guy. Or that's how they feel, right? Because a lot of those girls, they're conditioned to only go for ballers. So they don't give a fuck how nice of a guy you are. They don't give a fuck if you're making a decent amount of money. You got to be balling. So I can't be mad at rappers or even like baller niggas who try to get those girls and move with the money first. Because without money, you're not going to be able to fuck those girls. I'm just letting you know right now. Okay? It's just not going to happen. Like, if she's got a BBL and you're broke, just don't holler, fam. Don't bother. You're wasting your breath. She can see the dirt on your sneakers. But if you got a couple of grand in your pocket, you stacked a few fucking hundreds of thousands, then go holler. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say treat her like shit. But for what she's expecting from you because she only give a fuck about you because you got money, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be the best nigga neither, all right? She only give a fuck about your paper. If you didn't have it, she wouldn't talk to you. So fuck her anyway. That's all I got for y'all on that right there. But anyhow, let me do this in one nice, concise segment here. HotBoyRyda takes jabs at Casper, TNG, and K Money. Now, Casper, TNG, and K Money are both currently incarcerated. K Money should be coming home just now, from what he was saying in a few Instagram posts, or his team was saying in a few Instagram posts. He should be touching road just now. Casper, he was sent back for parole violation of what we haven't even actually gotten the details of yet. However, when it comes to HotBoyRyda, he is new, freshly detained. You know what I'm saying? To the range. He's welcome to the range, or welcome back. I don't know if he's been arrested before. Okay, so now he's in jail. Like I said before in the report that I posted earlier, he had popped up on fucking CP24, all those wild stations. Okay, like the mainstream stations. I'm there watching the TV. I'm like, wait a minute, didn't I just see that nigga like a month ago? He was right here, like right here. And you know, they balled out his govy and shit, and they said that they were taking him for human trafficking and child P. Because I'm on YouTube, I'm not gonna fuck this up, okay? And you know, the videos and stuff like that. Like, apparently, man was wilding, okay? And shorty wasn't of age. Now, he is in a case right now. I can't. This is all allegations. So he's innocent until proven guilty, like anybody else, no matter how heinous the charges may be. Because when it comes to a lot of stuff like this, they look call the shit like HT. However, they just really mean pimping. So, however crazy ways that they could make it look, then they're gonna stack it up and then make it look so crazy in the media that you're like, put this monster away. And for all we know, it could be true. But if it isn't, which a lot of times they be adding shit to make stuff that is a little bit true seem way crazier, then free him. Okay? I'm gonna be fair with this shit. However, before K Money went through his case and the whole highly publicized car chase and all that happened in downtown, he was dealing with a court case himself. And in his court case, he was dealing with same thing, you know, a young woman who wasn't of age yet, a groupie, and some wild stuff. So HotBoyRyda decides, and this is the first time HotBoyRyda popped back up on the gram, fam, to be honest. All right? Like, he's been kind of low for a second, like, obviously. Like, man's probably going through fucking intake and all that type of shit. Trying to figure out what range he's going to be on. Probably going through a couple of swap outs. Like, let's be real. You a Toronto rapper, you go to jail, you already got ops. Niggas see your face on TV or on the YouTube or whatever. There's a swap out happening once you touch range. I'm sorry. I just got to be real with you niggas, okay? Somebody's getting into a fight. So he finally got to his phone, or to a phone, and said, yo. He tags these niggas. Why he tagged them, I don't know. But he posted an article from a few years ago, and this is an article from like 2017. Police said that, okay. So through the investigation, officers identified, police said that on November 23rd, 17-year-old girl was in the company of a man, rap artist K Money, and said associated. The suspect identified as 20-year-old resident has been charged with SA and forcible confinement. Police. So That happened. Yes. Here's the funny part about it. And I'm not here to defend anybody, take any sides, okay? K-Money beat that. Y'all remember that post with K-Money and his lawyer? Lawyer was like, you know, I mean, salute to Toronto lawyers. It was Toronto lawyers, right? He beat that case. But to bring this up when you got one of these on your head, it's in bad taste, bro. I gotta be real with you, fam. That's the pot calling the fucking kettle black, bro. Okay? I don't want to talk down on you, my nigga, because like I don't even know you like that, bro. And you seem like a really nice person from the conversations we were having behind the scenes. But when it comes to a situation like this, just lay low, fam. Just lay low. Because like it's already enough that this types of charges don't look good. Okay? Especially when they start getting into the videos and all that type of thing, right? They're trying to make you look bad, and hopefully for your case, they're trying to make you look worse than it actually is. But don't start taking jabs at other rappers who beat their case, fam. It's just not a good look, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to be I'm here to be neutral, but I'm here to be fucking real too. Okay? I'll just call it how I see it. You can't be sending shots. Don't throw stones in a glass house. Okay? Old man talk for you right now. Don't throw stones in a glass house. Y'all remember that term right there, comment gang? Or am I going too old school for y'all? Don't throw stones in a glass house. All right? What else is going on in the fucking news, man? Salute to fucking HotBoyRyda, man. For now, okay? Because like you're innocent until proven guilty. If you're guilty though, bro, I gotta take back the salute, my G. Man, them don't condone those types of charges, my G. You know what I'm saying? No matter who it is. Make sure to hit that like button. I'm streaming simultaneously right now on Twitch as well as on YouTube. We getting it in. You know what I'm saying? Double streaming this bitch. 21 Neat has been convicted to life in prison. Let me use my own post for this one here. He's been convicted to life in prison, eligibility for parole in 20 years for the double homicide of Smoke Dog as well as Cozy. RIP to both of them. Condolences to their families. What do y'all think? Do you think that it was enough? Do you think it was light? I've seen some people saying in the comments exclusive. And today, 1 second. I see some people saying in the comments that that's kind of light for two bodies. With all due respect. I agree. They gave... And listen, I'm not even going to play that, oh, I'm not wishing jail. I know. If you murdered this young man, you got to go sit down, my G. If you murdered two young men, you have to sit down 2 times over. If they gave AR Ab 47 years and there's no bodies, and this nigga got off with 20 years and he has 2? Shit, yo. If you're American, move to Canada, fam. I'm sorry. Can I break that down to you again? AR Ab, Philadelphia rapper, multiple drug charges, conspiracies to murders and all that, but no murders. 47 years. 21 Neat. 2 bodies. Broad daylight. innocent people around. 20 years. Or life, sorry, 25 years, my bad. 25 years. Eligible for parole in 20. Likeliness that he'll get parole in 20? I don't know. I can't say no, I can't say yes. You know, I can't say, oh, well, you ain't gonna get that. 20 years from now, he could have... You gotta understand, when you start going through the system, you start, and I'll explain to you guys a few things, okay? For the people who don't know. You start your journey at Millhaven. Okay, J Unit. J Unit is it's a range for all of the people who have murders, violent crimes, like extremely violent crimes, right? Just high incidents, like high level convictions, or, you know, football numbers, as they say. They all got to go through J Unit for 2 years, at least 2 years, no incidents. Now, if you're like a lifer, right, which 21 Neat has now become a lifer. Okay. This means now you're going to jail for life, which is 25 years. They didn't give him consecutive life sentences, right, which would have made it 50 years. They gave him one life sentence. And I'm still waiting for more information to come down the pipeline. Salute to my people behind the scenes who work in the mainstream media and other things like that. Court reporters, all stuff like that. I'm still waiting for more information. So I'll definitely keep y'all posted. But when it comes to that, you start off in Millhaven in the J Unit. You got to go at least 2 years without any incidents, okay? No fights, no institutional charges, anything of that nature. And then over time, as you continue to show progress with your parole officer, because you're assigned a parole officer when you go, and this is for the pen. This is not for when you're in like provincial jail. When you're convicted, and you're convicted 2 years plus, but for obviously for like somebody like 21 Neat, 25 years, you're going to go to the pen, you're going to get assigned a parole officer for while you're in there. If your parole officer sees that you have done some progress, okay, and let me reiterate something before I get to that part. You have to do at least 2 years in there, no incidents. The other inmates that you're with are all highly violent offenders as well. So good luck with that. Okay? Good luck not getting into a fight when you're surrounded with everybody who just murders people or who have murdered somebody. Okay? Like imagine like you're in a jail, but the designations of people are not different. There's not, a guy who has child support here, a fucking guy who has a shooting there, a guy who has a petty drug charge, a guy who has a couple of keys. No, everybody on your range killed somebody. Okay? And they're all there for the rest of their life. So imagine the amount of tension, the amount of angst that these motherfuckers have, especially when they first get their convictions over the first 2 years. And then you say to them, don't fight. Get along, guys. The bikers, the Bloods, the Crips, all the bad guys, as they say, right? Don't fight, guys. Just get along. These small, it's jail, so it's not going to be comfortable. But don't fight, guys. Don't shank each other. Right? Just stay out of trouble, guys. And then you can get moved down in your security level. All right? By the time you get 15 years in, you should be out. And this is a maximum detention. Maximum detention being 22 and a half hours lockdown per day with an hour and a half outside, half of that, and that being yard time. Okay? You can get your showers in. You can do your fucking, your laps around the fucking field. And when they let them niggas out, because there's other people who are in that jail. It's a big jail. It's not just for them. Like, everybody goes there for assessment. All right? I was there for assessment. I ain't killed nobody. So, when we go out in the yard, it's a whole different time than when the J Unit guys go out in the yard. They don't put us out in the yard in the same time as the J Unit niggas. Them niggas is all killers. They go out in the yard together on their own time. Hour and a half, walking the track, stashing shanks in the dirt. Like it gets mucky. You know how many shanks we done found from J Unit guys? Besides the ones that, man, them stashed themselves? Like in the dirt? Like, it's a thing, fam. Jail is not a fucking resort. So that man now has to like go through this transition of going through J Unit and not getting into any incidents. You know, hopefully not getting transferred to another place because he's what they call incompatible. Meaning, not that like, you know, you got to PC him or something. That he gets into so much beef. He has so much ops, so much swap outs and stabbings that he's not compatible to be in this jail with these guys here. We got to ship him to another place. Because that happens too. Jail's a crazy fucking place. And then over the years, if he can get through that, then he can get moved down in his security levels. He can get moved to a place like Collins Bay, Joyceville. They might move him up to one of those places further up, closer to Quebec or in Quebec, right? But he gets to go into what they call a medium detention and spend his years in the next maybe 10, 12 years in the medium. Okay? I'm dropping some information. I don't know if it's game, but it's information of what he's going to be going through now that he's been convicted. Okay? And I want to say once again, I want to say RIP to Smoke Dog, RIP to Cozy, and condolences to their family. Because no matter what, lives have been lost. So unfortunately, fuck what he's going through, because 2 people have been lost here and their families have to go through this. Right? But I just want to explain to y'all what his next few years are going to be looking like before he gets to that 20-year mark where now he can go in front of the parole board and show his progress. Okay? Because by that time comes, he's hopefully, if he doesn't like live a wild jail life, in a minimum detention. Okay? A lot of the times, like I was in a minimum detention. I'm a good youth. I did a lot of bad shit, but I'm a good youth. So when it was time for me, because I didn't have a bunch of priors and I wasn't what they call an escape risk, they put me in a minimum detention. Places like Frontenac, that's where I was at. There's Beaver Creek. That's over there in Penitentiary. Right near Barrie. Not too far from here. So when you get to those places, you get to cook your own food. You know what I'm saying? You get a more dorm system rather than a fucking cell. It's way more blessed. It's like it doesn't feel like as much of a jail type of situation that you were going through while you were in your transition from provincial to federal and all of that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So by the time you see guys who are usually in minimum detention, they're usually old men. Like the murderers, the guys who have M's, most of them who are in minimum detention are old ass niggas. Because the last 18 years, they've been like growing up, going through changes, calming down, and moving through the system from maximum to medium to finally minimum security. If you're in minimum security at this point, by the 18-year mark, you have a way better chance of getting a parole because you've been able to show that you can get to minimum. That you're not a fucking wild out that has to stay in the maximum fucking 22 and a half hours locked down every day. When you're in minimum, you're barely locked down, fam. You just have to be inside your cell for the count 2-3 times a day. The rest of the time you're outside. You're in a common room. You're fucking flipping burgers and shit. Real talk. In jail. Prison. So we'll see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, man got handed down a sentence. And no offense to him, but I do agree with the comment gang. It wasn't that heavy of a sentence. 25 years for 2 bodies, bro. He got a good lawyer. Straight up. What y'all think about this, though? Because it sent a ripple effect. I seen some people that were already saying that these guys had some issues before this incident, and these guys meaning like the Wasp gang and the Halal gang. But with this incident that happened, and that being the 2018 shooting of Smoke Dog, which happened like right around this time of the year. What do you guys think about the ripple effect that's happened since then? Do you think, and y'all can call and let me know, 563-999-3099. Like, have things gotten worse as far as the beef between the two crews, the Toronto rap scene, as far as like more beef coming into the Toronto rap scene, more politics? Was this all as exacerbated by this incident, this summer incident? Because, 3 or 4 years later now, the convictions have come down. We're still talking about it. We're obviously all still missing Smoke Dog as well as Cozy. So I feel like this is, like, besides Smoke Dog himself having a big impact on the scene, this incident right here was a major, major turn in the scene. Let me know if I'm off or if you all agree with me when it comes to that. Comment gang strong. Right? Like, there's been beefs with multiple artists who are down with these guys since then. Mans have gone to jail because of rap beef or whatever beef, retaliation, whatever shit that's gone on since then. It's not just, oh, that happened and everybody went amongst their business. Right? Obviously not, because 4 years later, we're still looking now at the conviction of 21 Neat. Right? It wasn't boom, 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 let's get it out of here in like a year. It took 4 years to get this conviction. So let me know what y'all think. Was this a turning point in the scene, or was the scene already fucked up, already on a bad turn? Let's see what y'all saying here. Darnell Smith says there are things that go down behind the wall due to that event. That's a lot of people don't even know or don't even hear about. Definitely a turning point. Yeah. Yeah. Like, every passing has a ripple effect, obviously. You know, when it comes to like retaliation, losses, financial stresses, all those different things. But some do have more of a ripple effect than others. Balder 9 says, I feel like having too much enemy, is not worth it. You got to be looking over your shoulder every day in life. That's a fact. That's a whole fact, bro. Like, I don't even know what to say about this, fam. Because, like, both teams have so many talented guys in them. And in the end of the day, it's hard for me to believe that this is hood politics. Because these hoods are not next to each other. I've said this before on camera. Most beef is a proximity thing. Right? When Region was beefing really crazy, it was North Side versus South Side Region. Okay? We're beefing for the same area. My bad. We're beefing for the same area. But when you start having guys who live all the way up in fucking Jane and Finch, and then guys who live all the way down in downtown in fucking Regent Park having beef, it's hard for me to believe that the root of this is not somewhere musically, because that's the only thing that brings us together publicly. Unless niggas is meeting up OT and having issues out there. Right? But I want to assume that that's not the issue. I'm not here to get to the bottom of it or none of that. It's not my job. But I would like to know where the issue started. Because now lives have been lost, multiple lives. The ones who are not here in the physical, besides the ones who are here in the physical. And the ripple effect is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man. Once again, R.I.P. to Smoke Dog. R.I.P. to Cozy. And all the best to this young gentleman here, okay? I'll say that. I won't say free him, but I'll say all the best to you. Hopefully that this is something as a teachable moment to you while you're sitting in your cell looking ahead at like a tunnel of time, right? Mentally, I can't relate to that. I could only relate to the little baby time that I had. And that felt like oh my God, this is going to take forever to get through this. But when you know that you got 25 years, at least 20 of them down the line, that tunnel looks crazy long. You're like, fuck. It's a lot of birthdays, my G. Hope it was worth it. What else we got here, man? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm getting somber on y'all and shit. Once again, I want to say happy birthday to Houdini. R.I.P. to the young legend. Gone way too soon. Did a celebration mix for him earlier to show some love to him. And I hope you all tap into the documentary piece that I just put up on the YouTube channel, giving the life and times of him. I feel like I did a pretty concise job as far as the information. So tap into that. And happy birthday to that young man. Cancer gang gang. What else we got in here? I'm going to get to Kid Cudi in a minute. I'm going to get to you in a minute, bruh. So, Charleston White. Big salute to academics. Okay. I've been on his page, keeping up with the fuckery. And it's funny because I seen Charleston White. I've said a few things myself about the whole Bloods and Crips and how I feel about, you know, Toronto having guys who try to claim one or the other. I think it's whack. All right. I'll just be honest with you guys. Like, y'all ain't from LA. Stop doing it. Right? I don't want to fucking hear the excuse, oh, LA mans came down once upon a time back in the 90s and they put the man. So what? Okay, you came here. Thanks for visiting Toronto. Have a good day. The fuck you need to leave leave Blood and Crip culture on us for? Huh? And we said, okay, sure, we'll do it. No, I don't believe that story. Okay, let's start here. The reason why people have been relating me to this Charleston White guy is because of my denouncement of the Bloods and Crips over here in Toronto. Okay? And before I get to Charleston White, I'm gonna get to you in a minute, Charleston. Cause I ain't him. I don't go as crazy as him. But I do believe it's a fucking Blood and Crip thing when it comes to Toronto. LA, y'all got your own history. That's embedded in your culture from the 70s to now. All right? From the time that the Crips were a community organization to where you guys are now, that is part of your history. Your history. Los Angeles, California history. I don't want to hear shit about, oh, there was a LA man's, and this is for the New York niggas too, okay? You niggas in Brooklyn, listen up. I don't want to hear this fucking stupid ass story, okay? About some Los Angeles OG that once upon a time donned the streets and said, here, I bestow on you gang culture. Now you are adorned the Blood and you are the Crips of the neighborhood over here. Now go and be Grape Street, and you can go and be rolling 60s. Fuck out of here. That's a stupid story. I don't like it. I don't believe it either. And if it's a true story, then y'all dumb for fucking taking on the culture because some nigga came down here and said that's what y'all should do. That's the story you guys want to go with? Really? Because I've heard the story. I heard the story on the fucking podcast. That's the story you guys want to go with? A nigga came and made you follow them? Are you a bitch? Come on, fam. Make it make sense. Oh, I'm a Crip and I'm a Blood because some niggas from Los Angeles came and put us onto game. Dumb, stupid. So you went and took on another nigga shit. And now we're supposed to be fucking afraid of you because you're banging another nigga's colors? Why don't you wear his drawers too, bitch? Grow up, man. That's why y'all niggas call me Charleston White. Because I think that your fucking gang culture is stupid. You're retarded. The fact that y'all are banging some other nigga shit makes you follow fashion ass niggas. It doesn't make you hard. Okay? You're hard because you could bust a gun. Okay, fine. But when you start saying I'm busting it on I'm busting it on Grape Street, you're a fucking goof. How dare you? How dare you go and rep? And this is not only for Toronto. You Brooklyn fucking Crips and Bloods. You Ohio ones. All you niggas who are trying to take on another motherfucker's culture. You're basura. Let them niggas do their thing over there. Start up another gang. The fuck? Idiots. Anyhow. Charleston White, he's been on a tirade, right? Kind of like I just did. And he's out here denouncing Bloods and Crips like I just did. As well as, you know, other things that I don't fucking do. Right? Like I ain't gonna shit on King Von. Even though he did murder a lot of niggas. So if he got murdered, suck. But I ain't gonna shit on Nip. That's where you gotta chill, fam. You gotta chill on the Nipsey. You gotta chill on the Nipsey hustle talk, fam. Like, there's a lot of things I fuck with you with, Charleston White. The whole Bloods and Crips and taking out more people than the KKK. I believe that too, bro. KKK is fucked up. Yes, they took out people for hundreds of years. But guess what? We're doing the same thing as Bloods and Crips, and we're spreading. We're fucking spreading. So at first it was just LA niggas killing each other over Blood and Crip. But now when niggas is doing it in Toronto over Bloods and Crips, then guess what? We're gonna start accumulating more numbers than the KKK niggas. All right? Just deal with the reality. that we're killing more people than the motherfuckers who wear white hoods. Them niggas ain't even active like that anymore, bro. And we're active as a motherfucker. Okay? If we ain't past the KKK's numbers of killing black people, we're right there. We're right fucking there. Chicago gonna get us over the top, bro. All right? So anything that's encouraging us to kill each other more, I don't fuck with. If you're offended, and this is, any of the rappers out there that I fuck with even. If you're offended by what I'm said, I'm sorry. But I don't condone of you guys killing each other. On Crip, on blood, on nothing. But don't fucking, on top of that, put a gang flag on top of it. Like, fuck out of here. Corny. So when a nigga like Charleston White starts verbally letting the fucking thing, letting the AK spray on niggas, letting his mind spray. Your non-spray. My mind spray. Right? Salute to J. Root. A lot of niggas get mad, including Big Draco. So apparently Big Draco, and there's no tape for this. I can't find any tape at least. Big Draco and 10 of the Goonies. Okay, probably some. I think, is Big Draco a blood? Common Gang Strong. Is Soulja Boy a blood? Didn't he claim blood after he got his record deal? Right? Ain't he a Pyru or something? I don't know. Him, Chris Brown, Lil Wayne. No disrespect to Wayne, because he's going to be here just now. All right, so no disrespect. But I remember back in the days, in the late 90s, them niggas had all kind of colors. He had yellow, purple, all the colors. And then all of a sudden, everything went red. Everything is on Pyru. I'm like, huh? Ain't you signed, nigga? Well, let's leave that alone. Charleston White, he got Soulja Boy pissed off. The goons approached him. They were in Miami, Collins Ave to be exact. And the goons approached him in the afternoon. They said, we just want to talk. Charleston White is like 70 years old, okay? Let's be clear. He ain't young. He's like 70. He's not like 40 something like me. He's like 70. Okay? He said, I don't want to talk to you niggas. And I don't have, my spray can's too far. Gave him the mace. Gave it to him again. Right? What did the nigga say? He's the first rapper to claim set. I'm the first rapper to ever claim a set. On Pyru. Right? He said, shh, hold that little nigga.
Boy, you get out my face, little nigga. Hold that.
And then he said,
They didn't know what had happened to that motherfucker. On time, just for goodness sake. Hey, I hit that motherfucking ass one more time just for goodness sake. That nigga.
One more time, just for goodness sake. Yo!
Man, you, and he say, bro, you maced me? Yeah, nigga.
He is like real life dying laughing right now. Like, this is genuine. Yo, you're gonna make my ribs hurt laughing, fam. Like, you try to play fucking Charleston White? Are you crazy? You're lucky you just pulled out the mace and not the banger. You think Charleston White's not walking around with the banger? You're crazy.
Hey, I say, yeah, nigga. That nigga said, I don't know what 12 nigga want to talk. I don't know you nigga want to talk. Ain't no, next time you nigga better holler with a bullhorn, you better use the police bullhorn and say, hey, we want to talk. Other than that, nigga, shit, nigga, you can't just walk up to no nigga like me, hollering about I want to talk.
Oh, man. Nigga, what? He said you got to get on a megaphone from across a police megaphone, not even a regular megaphone. You got to get one from the boy them and holler at him from across the street and say he going to talk. Or you're getting mace. Without Diddy.
I don't want to talk to now some bitch, nigga. Hell no. I don't want to talk to a hoe. I don't want to talk to no bunch of niggas. This nigga got rings on his finger. Boy, that nigga hit me across my head, one of them rings, put that eye out, it'll go viral. Oh, Soulja Boy, put that eye out. Oh, Soulja Boy, hit him in the goddamn eye, put that eye out. I bet he closed his mouth now, because that eye closed now. They wasn't gonna do me like that. You lying to me? Hell no. One more time, just for goodness sake. I don't know what.
I want to find a nice thumb without him having the spliff in his hand. Okay, so yeah. Don't be running up on Charleston White thinking that it's just going to be sweet. He only hit that nigga with the mace. He kept the blammy tucked. Let's get that clear. He hit him with the mace, but he kept the blammy tucked. He's spoken about this on camera. He's in Texas, bro. He's in Houston, I think. Right? They have fucking open carry laws, not even concealed carry laws over there. They could have the thing under a hip, bro. Obviously, he was in Miami. There's different gun laws over there. However, Miami gun laws ain't no, oh, you can't have a gun. Miami gun laws is you got to keep it concealed. But you could have it. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Caller, you're on the line. Who this? Caller, you're on the line. Who this? You are gone. Yeah. Don't think it's sweet if you catch a nigga walking around in Miami or in Florida, okay? First time I went to Florida, niggas is like, oh, you don't have it on you? I was like, what do you mean? They're like, my brethren was like, everybody has it on him over here. Are you crazy? Salute to the GOAT star, the Godfather. He calls his gun Karuchi. Okay? After Chris Brown's ex-girlfriend. He always has Karuchi with him. Star is 67 years old. Or no, 57 years old. My bad. I don't want to age him that far. He's 57 years old. You run up on Star, you're getting the blammy. The whole clip. And then he's calling the police. Same thing with Charleston White. Let's see what Soulja Boy's had to say in response to this. I hope this is a response. Big Draco! Where was your Draco? Yo, why you Big Draco and you letting niggas mace you?
Man, I don't want no smoke with none of you niggas. If I know that you niggas gonna get on the internet, talk all this gangster shit, all this crazy shit, and reach in your girl purse and start spraying pepper spray in the air, running the nigga like it's a trail, nigga running with what the fuck? You niggas so scared of me, y'all niggas gotta pull out pepper spray out your.
Bruh, what's going on with Soulja Boy's teeth? Did Soulja Boy get some veneers? Some new ones? The nigga look like an emoji. Does Soulja Boy look like an emoji? Look at his face. He looks like he got plastic surgery. The fuck is going on? Why Soulja Boy look like an emoji? I know I'm not that high, fam.
Bitch purse running with pepper spray. What the fuck? I thought you niggas was gangsters. Niggas pulling out pepper spray and doing the dashboard. Niggas stop talking about Big Draco. Niggas stop saying my name, nigga.
What you said? Porcelains? Who said that? Jesse Combs. He said 100,000% for his porcelain, or 100,000 for his porcelain teeth. Those are porcelain? Like porcelain is like the fucking regular shit, no? Holy. Anyhow. I don't know how I got caught up on this nigga shit, bro. Pause.
Got you niggas pulling out pepper spray doing the dash, nigga. Caught you with your bitch, nigga.
No, but he's emphasizing the teeth on like crazy, fam. Like they won't even. He looks like he has dentures. Like he went. Like they almost fell out for a second.
Nigga, caught you with your bitch, nigga. Laughing, nigga. You thought this shit was sweet, nigga. Caught you with your bitch, nigga. Nigga reached in his bitch purse, nigga, pulled out some pepper spray, nigga. What the fuck?
That nigga look like a filter.
What the fuck? Nigga
That's the new Soulja Boy filter.
pulled out some pepper spray and sprayed it in the air, nigga. Nigga went to spraying it in a circle, nigga said, scary ass nigga, man. Fuck wrong with this nigga?
Yo, I can't concentrate on this nigga, bro. Holy fuck. No, he's not. You say he's what? Oh, Omicron Terrorize says he's the first rapper to hunt a rhino and use the horns for his new teeth. Oh no! That's a whole fact. That nigga got rhino teeth.
Man.
I don't even give a fuck what he said, bro. What's going on with your teeth, bro? That's crazy. Okay, so I feel like there was one more rebuttal. There was one more. Okay. There it is. Is this new? 4 hours ago. Okay, good. So, okay, let's stop now. Let's unpack this. So Charleston White's a bitch for like spraying it with mace? What was he supposed to do? If this nigga ran up on him with 10 guys, like I said, he's lucky that it was just mace. You know what I'm saying? You could have got the whole clip, bro. Let's spray you with something else. If you want to really fucking get cute.
Y'all see how that mace?
Make your whole body stink.
See how that mace? See how the mace running down? See how that mace was running down that boy's face? That's that
Give you that rigor mortis perfume. Yeah, you figure deal me?
orange burn mace that I hit that boy with. Y'all see, look. That mace ain't got no blowback. It was looking just like that on that boy's face. You see how that mace right there? No, I was wearing pink. I had on pink. Look, you see how that mace running down there like
Yo, Mac Mean, what you mean? Or Mac Man, what you mean Charleston not like that? I don't know. I think he might be willing to take it there, bro. Just niggas that haven't really pushed him that far yet.
It's running down there, y'all. Look, that's how I hit that boy with it. You see that mate? I just did y'all the demonstration of that mate. Soulja Boy face was looking just like this, and it was.
Holy. Like that? Like that?
Burning. Ooh, you see how I got them globs and shit on there? Look how it run. It's a thick one. It was running down their face just like this. It was getting in his eyes and his mouth. Look, just like a nigga skeeted on him.
Hey, yo.
Just don't spray it her. I just showed these people. Just don't spray it her. Nigga, just don't stop. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it again. Just don't spray it. Now watch that stream.
Watch this.
Look, see, just don't spray. You see no blowback. He lied. I'm demonstrating for y'all right now. Look.
That boy Charleston different. I'm sorry.
I just read it again. See no blowback. Look, see how it is? No blowback. It all goes where you.
He has a glass eye too. Just keep this in mind. He can't see out of one eye. So he's hitting that nigga with the mace with just one line of vision. So he's aiming with just one eye.
Wanted to shoot. Soulja Boy is lying. This what his face look like. It has no blowback. These are like bullets. You look, you get everywhere. You see?
The nigga did a test run on the side of a fucking fence.
I get all over here. It was on his face. Look how it run down. It run down slow. Look. So this how Soulja Boy look. Y'all.
Yo, salute to Aaron Townsend. Thank you for the donation right there. R.I.P. Houdini. He says in the comments here, much respect for the donation. So, I don't know what to tell you about this guy, bro. I ain't gonna say that Soulja Boy's lying, but bruh, I just gotta say, like, Soulja Boy needs to like pick his battles wisely, bro. You already seen what happened. The nigga 600 Breezy ran up on him, and they were arguing. There was no physical altercation, but they were arguing. The thing is with Charleston White, he might say all this shit, but he will call the police on top of that, bro. Like, he's one of these old men. You just gotta leave them alone, fam. Let them talk. No matter how viral it goes, let him talk, fam. Because if he pulled the blammy on you, or if you pulled the blammy on him, let's say Soulja Boy went up there, him and the goons, he pulled out a Draco. The nigga's already on probation. He's going back to jail, fam. Because the altercation can happen and he'll leave. Charleston White will call the police and say, yo, that nigga pulled a gun on me, fam. Like, he's like that, fam. I'm not saying that I condone what he's doing, but he's like that, bro. The nigga's crazy. Leave him alone.
Crips and Bloods. Death to all GDs and BDs. May they all die like King Von. May they all die like Drakeo the Ruler.
This is who you're dealing with, fam. Leave him alone.
May they all die like Nipsey Hussle in vain. Now go show what we got.
Leave him alone, fam. Leave that man alone. Let him cook. Okay? Soulja Boy, if you ever catch wind of this, you know what I'm saying? If somebody ever sends this to you, leave him alone, fam. You're going to catch a charge. Or you're going to become a pack. One or the other. Salute to Charleston White, yo. And once again, salute to you, Aaron Townsend, for that donation. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Super chats are open too. All right. Yeah, man. We're streaming simultaneously on two platforms right now. Salute to the people who are on Twitch who are tapping in. Salute to the people who are on YouTube who are tapping in. I'm gonna eventually get the upgraded version of this program here, and start opening it up to the Facebook and all that type of shit too. Did you guys see the whole change that they did on Facebook? They've now let Facebook, and this is also with Instagram. This is happening on my page as well. Okay? On my personal page. Follow me on my Instagram, Friday Ricky Dred, that's Dred. Okay, follow the business page welovehiphop.ca, or sorry, We Love Hip Hop Network, my bad. And go to the website welovehiphop.ca. However, they're making some changes, and I'll just give you all this quick piece of information before we move on. They're going to start giving you your post in a chronological order, okay? And they're going to start giving you the post of all of your friends who you follow. There's a whole article on this, actually. Let me see if I can find the article. The changes are happening via Facebook. However, Facebook owns Instagram, so anything that happens on Facebook usually gets implemented to Instagram afterwards, or they start doing it at the same time. Facebook. Let's pull up some Facebook news. I just want y'all to be up on this. Is it here? Facebook to release chronological feed. Here it is. Okay, so I have an article here. I'm having some lighting problems. I fucking can't see shit right now. Yes, I'm happy. Yo, move that. Holy. All right, so let me pull this up on the screen so y'all can see this a bit better, and myself. This is an article via Forbes. Is it Forbes? What fucking site am I on? Oh, The Guardian. So Facebook to restore chronological feeds of posts from friends. All right, so Facebook is going back to basics and restoring a chronological news feed to its app to make it easier for users to keep up with posts from their friends. More than a decade after Facebook updated its patented newsfeed to default to showing top stories rather than the chronological list of posts from friends and pages, the company is restoring the ability to easily see what most recent posts from your friends, pages, and groups. Facebook is splitting the feed to, over 2 tabs on the iOS and Android apps, Feed and Home. One of the most requested features for Facebook is to make sure people don't miss friends post. Mark Zuckerberg said that the post announcing the feature. So today we're now he just announced it. Okay. So today we're launching the feed where you can see posts from your friends, groups, pages, and more separately in a chronological order. Okay, the app is still open to personalized use feed on the home tab where you can discover, you can use where our discovery engine will recommend content and that we think you can care most about. The Feeds tab will also give a customized and control experience further. Okay, so basically, the long and short of this is that they're going to have 2 different sections on Facebook. I don't know how. I know on my Instagram, I'm starting to see a few differences right now. I'm starting to see posts. I'm starting to see posts coming up on my feed from people who I haven't seen in a while. Okay, because I don't know if you guys know, when you put up a post on Instagram or Facebook, it only goes out to a small percentage of your audience, right? I think like 20% of your audience, to be honest. And if you start using the different things that they've implemented, like Reels, stories, at one point in time when they introduced Instagram TV, when you use those different features, then they push you up in the algorithm. So for example, Reels, you'll see a lot of people who their whole feed now on their Instagram page is all Reels. That's because Instagram has been rewarding people for making Reels. And if you make a Reel rather than just a regular post, we'll push you higher in the algorithm, start showing it to more of the people who are in your audience, as well as putting you on the discovery page where other people outside of your audience can discover your post. And you can get more likes and more engagement. Right? However, with all this happening, whoever you really follow, who you give a fuck about, you haven't seen them in months. You don't know what. Listen, I have brethren who probably post every day, every other day. I don't see their shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like by design, if you like certain things, you keep on liking this, liking that, liking this, liking that. Now your feed starts getting curated off of the things that you like. Right? I feel this is like obvious. This is not like, ooh, you know, I'm not like unveiling something, you know, going under the rug. No X-File sound. None of that. I feel like this is pretty obvious, right? You keep on clicking on big booty chicks. Guess what's going to pop up on your timeline? Big booty chicks. Right? When you go to that discovery page, they're all going to be waving at you. Hey, jiggling. Hey. You know what I'm saying? Discover me. Follow my page now. If you keep on clicking on, oh, the vid. Oh my God. These anti this, anti that, you know, the mask. Oh my God, protest, da-da-da. Guess what's going to pop up in your feed? Bunch of picket signs. Hell no, we won't go. All in your feed. All in your discovery page. Bare picket signs. No, no, no. Freedom, freedom, freedom. Right? You curate your feed. Instagram only helps to push in your face, and Facebook only helps to push in your face what they see that you already think, what they see that you like, not what they think that you like, what they know that you like. Kiss my T-Dot. I see your comment there. Here's the thing. You don't have to click on it. You don't got to click on shit. You just got to look at it for a certain amount of time and they got you. Got him. So when you're going down your feed and you see a big booty, if you just stay on that post too long, you're like, you didn't even double tap. You're just like you didn't move on. You didn't like keep clicking and you'll move on. Next post. If that's what happens, guess what? She gonna be waiting for you next time you open the app. Hi. Maybe you could double click on me now. Right? But all you got to do is just not keep swiping, because they can use the amount of time that you stayed on a post and then record data off of that. Ooh, you didn't keep strolling? They like it. Add it to the mix. So hopefully this little change that's going on Facebook and on my Instagram page, on my personal page at least, will start to like let you see what your friends are up to. Like, holy. You're like, yo, cuz, I haven't seen you in years. Like, when is the last time you posted? Yesterday. Oh, damn. Well, goddamn. I'm not going to read through this whole fucking article. One last thing before I get off of this. So apparently somebody tried to run up in Drizzy Drake's crib. Did you guys hear about this? Apparently Drake has another crib. I don't know how many cribs this nigga got. This guy is, you know, do right, kill everything. The boy, the sixth god, many cribs Drake, Air Drake. The nigga got multiple monikers. What's the other one that he has there? Halloween Gang. I don't really like Halloween Gang that much. Well, salute to Drake. He's over in Spain.
Where else? Where else, Joey? Would you have him going so crazy?
Why is he going at Joe Budden like that? Why you gotta diss Joe, fam? I fuck with you, Drizzy, but I will not tolerate the Joe Budden slander. Okay? Joe's my guy. I'm trying to find the article here, or not the article, but at least the post about it here on Academics' page, because I seen Academics post about it, but I also caught it before that. I think the Breakfast Club was talking about it. Somebody ran up in his crib, and when obviously the police got him, right? He was on security camera. Like, you're not really running up in Drake's crib that easy, fam. I'm sorry. However, once they apprehended this gentleman, the guy tried to say, and I'm probably not going to find it here. Let me see if I can find it on Keep Six Solid. The guy tried to say that he's Drake's son. Okay. He said that he's Drizzy Drake's son. And we're not talking about Adonis, okay? Salute to Adonis. This man is supposed to be like 21 years old. Or maybe 22 or something like that. Drizzy Drake is 35 years old. So, I don't know if Drake slipped one past us before puberty. I ain't gonna find the shit. Holy. Apparently he likes this girl here too. Now, y'all ain't seeing what I'm looking at. I just want the best for you, Drizzy Drake. What y'all think about that though, fam? Niggas is trying to run up in his crib. This is a LA house, okay, a Beverly Hills house that the person tried to run up in, and say that you know, that's my dad. You could have had a way better excuse than to be at the crib. Like, yo, that's cuz I'm his manager, I'm his security. He's my dad? And you're in your 20s? There might be some mental health issues going on there with that person. I'm going to enlarge this picture here. While Drake has been on his little jet-setting thing around the world, he decided he wanted to post a picture of this woman. I don't know if this woman knows that she's being posted, but he thinks that she's a dime. This is what he said. Try to airdrop this woman a pic of herself. She's a dime. She can get it still. I think Drake's case is changing. And I ain't mad at him. It brings me to something. The person had a ski mask on? Comment gang strong. Talk to me. You guys might know more about this. Baller9 wants to know, do you think Drake can walk without security in Toronto for a whole day? Yeah, I think he can. I just think it would be a really bad idea. Like, I think he can get away with it without anybody like doing him any harm. He'll just get bare people who are like, oh my God, it's you. But here's the thing, he has to have security. It's not because niggas is going to rob him, even though niggas may rob him. It's because he's going to make such a fucking amount of mess of people that there needs to be some kind of traffic control. Because when you start seeing, like, okay, I walk down Yonge Street all the time. I don't stop traffic when I walk down Yonge Street. I get stopped by people all the time. Okay, now I'm getting used to it. Right? Yo, Friday, salute what you're doing, yo. Oh, who's that? Friday? I hear this. However, nobody's stopping their car, stopping traffic, and then another car stops, and then a crowd of like 4 girls, and then another crowd of like 8 people. That's not happening, fam. By the time Drake, if he's walking from, let's say, College and Yonge, by the time he gets from College and Yonge to Dundas, there's going to be a mob of people following him. Him walking around Toronto, just especially by himself, is not only not safe for him, it's not safe for the public. You feel me? Like that's like it's being negligent with public safety because you know that you're gonna just have like beer commotion all over the place. So it's not even like, oh, I'm not trying to walk outside because I'm shook or I'm too famous. For a situation like him and for people on his level, it's for your safety that he doesn't walk and just be frivolous with his fame. Like, bad things can happen. Like, I don't want to be like Debbie Downer and shit, but like, you can cause a car crash if too many people are like, yo, that's Drake. You know what I'm saying? People are going to try to stop and take a video and not keep their eyes on the road. Far less more than if he's walking with security. Niggas got to stay in the car with the dark guys, fam. That's the only way, fam. It's like you're almost like a prisoner of your own fame. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, you're getting all the papers, love. Like, shit. I'm sure he's like, I'm blessed. But him, Eminem, certain mans, Jay-Z. Imagine Jay-Z just walking down the street, big old dreads. Just him and Beyonce just walking hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't you be like, yo, it's Jay-Z and Beyonce, yo, they're right there. No, fam, like hitting your friend, yo, they're right there, bro. Yo, go up to them. By the time you're doing that, there's mad people who are already doing the same thing, eh? Yo! Certain people. Other people, like, you could be famous and walk in Toronto. Like, I see famous people in Toronto all the time. You know what I'm saying? Not all the time. But I used to see way more famous people back in the days. Right? I feel like I've told a story. I've seen Robin Williams, R.I.P., Delroy Lindo, Tom McDonald. Like, check the OR, that nigga. I bumped into him. We had a whole conversation. We talked so long, and no disrespect to him, that I felt like, doesn't this nigga have shit to do? Like, bro, we're like 5 minutes into our conversation right now. Salute. I got shit to do, bro. But check the OR. You like it so far? Right? They be out here. But there's levels to this shit. When you're famous, you can't just be walking around, fam. Niggas will notice you immediately. I've seen Usher walking down the street. I've seen Usher wearing camouflage with two other people wearing camouflage walking down Yonge Street. This is back in the 90s or early 2000s. Okay? Just walking. One of the people looked kind of big, so they might have been in security, and he was a chick, and she was wearing they were all wearing camouflage. Like, they stood out. I'm like, why are y'all twinning? You know what I'm saying? But it was Usher. I was like, walking past him, and he was walking past me, and I was like, oh shit, that's Usher. But I was too cool. I didn't want to be like, yo, it's Usher. I was just like, yo, that's Usher. In my brain, you know, yo, that's Usher. Usher. Right? But like, it happens. But like, at a certain level, fam, it ain't like that no more. You can't just walk down the street, just go, yo, let me just run in the gas station quick, fast. Let's just jump at the hot dog stand real quick, fast, and you know? No. No glizzies for you. I'm stupid. Okay. I gotta get off of this. I think I've given y'all enough time, man. Fucking been streaming. I feel like I've been streaming forever. How long have I been fucking streaming for? Salute to the Comment Gang. Comment Gang strong. Kiss my T-Dot in the building. Methison. Rejan. I'm going to fuck up your name. My bad. Meth. I'm going to call you Meth. Stepping on Diggity over there on Twitch. Salute to people who are out there on Twitch as well, fam. This is the first time. Mikey Greenhouse, salute. Jesse Combs. Once again, thank you, Aaron Townsend, for that donation. This is a stream that I decided to do just to commemorate and show love and celebrate Houdini. John Doe, what up? R.I.P. to Houdini. happy birthday to him. July 23rd, 1998 was the date of his birth. So we're going to celebrate him today. Yeah, man. A tragic loss. But I want to thank all of y'all for tuning in. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be doing more of these where we do simultaneous streams and start building that Twitch channel. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the people on Twitch and shout out all the people on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And we'll be back in a few days. All right?